Afternoon everyone, so hope you guys are still concentrated on this because I saw someone sleeping everyone. Okay, so let's start. So our company will be we name it as a SaaS, so it will be a technology firm company, and we can have the first product and we name it as Firefly. Yeah, the insect Firefly. So before that, so I just introduce my teammates. So there's Rubendorf, there's Darren, Cindy, Yai, and also Patrice. So the company that we named is Success Electrical Industry, so with the short form is SEI. So that was the Success company, and it's a partnership company. With 6 of us and going to allocate in SF15. One of the reasons for it is because 6 of us are studying in SF15. Another reason is because there's one construction in front of the Indy. There will be a Soho, right? If I'm not mistaken, the Soho. So that will be our target market in the future. The first product that we come out and we name it as Firefly. So that one will be a technology one for the electrical products. And the first product that we're going to implement is on the LED light. So that technology will be when you click for 3 times, then the light will be on. Then click for another 3 times, the LED light will be off. So afterward, my teammate will be just demonstrate to you guys. So I won't really go into the product, so maybe my teammate will be going through it. So I just talk about the board of directors. So I will be the CEO and CFO for the Success company, going to, much more on controlling the plan, the mission, also the financial statement for the company. Then Darren will be the CEO, is the technology officer, and he's going to in charge for the website and also the apps that we're going to implement in the future. Patrice will be the CEO, he's in charge for the logistics stuff. Rubendorf as a marketing student, so he's going to in charge for the marketing stuff, which is much more on the advertising part and also some billboard and yeah. Yai and Cindy will be in charge for the human resources officer. So if the company really start up, just look for that. So maybe they will be giving you an opportunity for your internship. Who knows that, right? So next I will just pass Derek.
So hello guys, I'll be talking about some of the studies we did before deciding to pick this project. So we're actually here at Success, we focus on solving problems. So we see that people are more focused on work nowadays and more focused on completing their daily tasks. And sometimes we rush, you have that situation where, oh, I'm rushing for an appointment to meet the boss or interview, right? And you leave your light on. So that's the biggest thing we're focusing on right now. And you see, nowadays we focus so much on climate change or environmental issues, and even our institution, SNSU, provides environmental issues class for us to study more about the environment. So, like we mentioned before, our product is a light product, and based on the EnergyStar.gov research, we found that a normal average house has 40 lights. Can you imagine you leave all that 40 lights on when you leave the house and you forget on anything? And we found out that if you just off 10 lights a year, it can save as much CO2 emissions as 50 trips from Cambridge to London and 25 flights from London to Paris. So that means just by leaving that 10 lights on for a year, you could save that much CO2 emissions. So this is our prediction in the future, because we can see that the Amazon is catching on fire, the ice caps are melting, and we want to focus more on reducing cost and energy waste, especially utilizing our energy efficiently, and educate the public on energy resource and conservation. Alright, I think it's not my part anymore. Alright, let's go over to Cindy.
Okay, so I'll be talking about the industry and market analysis that we did in Malaysia. So we focus on 6 of it, which is political, economical, social, cultural, technological, legal, and environmental. So first, I'll be talking about the political. So government had implied the Malaysian National Industry 4.0 policy, which is an action plan for increasing the use of technology to improve the productivity and competitiveness among the companies. So the main purpose of this action plan is to bring Malaysia to compete with high technology industry. So there are like a few agencies that are implementing this policy, which is MAGIC and MDEC. MAGIC is Malaysian Global Innovation and Creative Center, and MDEC is Malaysia Digital Economy Cooperation. So our firms can imply both of these policies because we are using the high-tech technology in our product. So the next that I'll be talking about is economical. So Malaysia is considered a developing country and is still to be more developed country. So all of us work day and night just to pay off our cost of living. For example, the high electricity bill. So with our product, we will help to save the electricity because just by clapping the lights are all on. And also the electricity industry fund, which is used to absorb the increase in the cost in the form of surcharge, is also being decreased. Hence, our product is really convenient and it also helps to save a lot of electricity. The next I'll be talking about is social cultural. So based on our analysis, Malaysia have a bad habit which is leaving the electrical switch on without knowing and also without using it. So by our success Firefly, we just have to clap to on and off the light. So based on the start, Malaysia is going to be like a high population with ages of 65 age and above. So our target will be also targeting on the old population because they don't have to stand up to off the light or to on and off the light. They just need to clap and it will be a more safe and convenient for the old population. Next, I'll be talking about technological. So compared with other countries, Malaysia's technology industry are still considered as a basic level as we are not exposed to a lot of technology facilities. So the government is working hard to improve the ICT, for example, cloud, artificial intelligence, e-commerce, cybersecurity, and also data analytics. So with our new technology, it would be something new that will attract other people from worldwide. Moving on, I'll be talking on legal policy. So to ensure that our firm is operating legally, so we will focus on some laws regarding to the business and labor that need to be acknowledged. So this law including that we will put our employees under SOSCO, EPF, and also EIS. SOSCO is the Social Security Organization, EPF is the Employment Provident Fund, and EIS is the Employment Insurance System. So all of our success company will fulfill on the corporate governance. And lastly, I'll be talking about the environmental. So Malaysia is considered as an Asian developed digital economy. So by having a maturing startup economic system, Malaysia is a great place for the growing companies that focus on a concrete structure of operations before furthering it abroad to other countries. So Malaysia also has an opportunity for e-commerce because of our dynamic economy and also updated infrastructure. So there are a few digital technology that is uploaded to Malaysian e-commerce website and apps which manage to gain a lot of investors from national as well as local. So I'm sure that our company will be a great startup to start in Malaysia itself before furthering it abroad to other countries.
Alright. Alright. So I'm doing the SWOT analysis. So we're looking at the strength, opportunity, weakness, and threats. And let's take a look at the strengths first. So the first one is skill set of our firm's partners. We come from a very diverse, educational background. So some of us are in marketing. I think he's in finance, and then they are in psychology. And I think that really benefits our firm because we see the business from different aspects, not just from one point of view. And then secondly, a strong relationship with our suppliers and manufacturers. Albert has some friends in China, so we actually work with them to get our prototype done here. So we can also pay more attention to how our product is being produced, our quality control as well. And thirdly, the low level of bureaucracy. Yeah. So this is is in accordance to the requirements of our government. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. So our weaknesses, so our lack of capital, because we are considered a small, medium enterprise when we start up. So our capital comes from our own pockets and a small bank loan from, I think, Maybank or CIMB. Yeah. So and the second one is the lack of integration with modern technology, because right now we're at the very early stages of production and manufacturing. So our product is very straightforward. You just clap it and it'll be on, you clap it and it's off. So in the future, we might want to branch into companion apps to help us turn off the lights whenever we want. So right now, it's just a very straightforward product. Okay, our threats. So competition from industry leaders and emerging firms. So there are a lot of competitors out there. Actually, there are people like Nest, there's Xiaomi, there's Philips Hue. They're all in the lighting industry as well. And there will be more emerging firms, especially through platforms like Kickstarter or all these crowdsourcing platforms. Secondly, competitors imitating features ideas. I mentioned this because our product is so straightforward. Someone could just come along and just copy us, and then we might use what we have right now. All right, opportunity. So we plan to create partnerships with local household stores and property developers. So you can get it either from the big box stores, or like for example, I think Albert mentioned this. There's an apartment coming up right in front of our school, right? So we plan to put it in, integrate it into their building plan, so that we can actually gain business from there as well. Yeah. And then the innovation and expansion of product range. So popular app, and then maybe integrate other type of products that can use the same mechanism to turn on and off. So that's one of the ways we're going to go. And the use of e-commerce, because we already know that e-commerce is on the boom right now, so we want to start using that to promote our product as well, to reach wider markets. So that's it. Pass it over to Jai to continue the presentation. Thank you guys so much.
After the explanation of our SWOT analysis from Darian, now I'll be talking about the potential market demands. So we have conducted a survey which to understand our market's needs. Here are the questions that we have looked at, like age, gender, income, and some questions about our product. So for the first question, we can see that the majority of our respondents is 18 to 23 years old, which is not meet our target market. Our target market should be above 24 years old. Next, gender. There are 52% of our respondents is male, while there are 48% of the respondents is female. So the male is the highest in this question. Next, we come to the income level of question. You can see that the majority of our respondents is below 1,000, which is not meet our target market also. Our target market should be 1,000 ringgit and above, because there are more like a middle class and upper class which can afford the drugs. And we come to this question. So there are 68% of people have heard and know about our product, which is familiar for our product, sound sensor, and switch LED light market. And now, in this question, we have concluded the three most highest reasons of the answers, which are much convenience, price differences, more functional. For some people, they think that it is convenience for them, and of course, the price will be different with a normal light bulb. And for some people, they think it is more functional for them. And last but not least, we come to this question. So there are 72% of respondents will buy this product because they think that it is convenient for them. And for some people, they think that they can afford the price. And for some of them, they think it is a good quality, it is in good quality. But however, for the respondent who answered no, they said it is not an unnecessary thing for them. And now I'll pass it to Beatrice.
Alright, now we've come to the features of the Firefly product. So there are three main features. The first is low cost and it's easy to use. So this product is of low cost because it has less components to normal light bulb, and it's simple to use because all you need to do is just to collect your hands and the lights will switch on or off. So sorry. So the second one is you can detect sound and output LED. So when you clap your hands, it will detect sound and the output LED at preset of timing, and the LED indication of output will then occur, and eventually the light will switch on. So and the last one will be it is highly sensitive. It has a highly sensitive mic, so it can immediately receive sound signals and automatically switch on and off the lights. Thanks. So the benefits comes with convenience. It is convenient because this type of sensory product is a type of sensory switch. So we only need to clap our hands to switch on and off. and it's convenient. It can be done from any location in the room. It costs less trouble for the disabled and the elderly because, for instance, like they don't need to get up and walk over to the switch to switch on the lights, so they can only do it from their sitting position and clapping their hands to make it easier and more convenient for them. And the third one, it'll be fun for children. Okay, this is just a side note because like it will capture their attention and interest for the function with the function needed to work, and seeing like adults clapping their hands like, oh okay, let's try that, and I guess it may be interesting for them to do so. And it is safe for use because there have been cases whereby people die of electrocution because of touching their hands, touching the switch with wet hands. So with this product, it may reduce such occurrences and accidents. Okay, so this is a prototype. So I would like to invite one of the gentlemen to come for it and demonstrate the prototype to you.
Okay guys, so right now the light is on, right? So with the firefly that we have implemented, so with the tree light, so the light will be off. Sorry man.
I guess the prototype isn't working.
It's still a prototype.
Yeah.
It's
Right,
a
well,
It's still this earlier stage.
Oh, okay.
It works.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is so far what we have for now for the company. Okay, thanks. So in the business analysis and strategic part, so as all of you may know, the LED lighting manufacturing industry consists of a handful of technologically advanced products, that provides superior performance, unique features that includes the use of apps, and also a wide range of level of power level. So our biggest challenge would be to establish ourselves as a quality niche service in an arena of innovation and functionality. So our three domains we hope to branch out our services to will be residential, commercial, and data and communication. So in a residential setting, we value our customers' pride and importance of their homes, including having a comfortable lifestyle. So in order to ensure that such comfort is guaranteed, will be reflected in our workmanship and also and its accessibility for the service to be delivered within budget and on time. So in a commercial setting, we appreciate the importance of maintaining a business operation functioning 24/7. So we can provide such services by supplying custom electrical solutions and use quality materials and workmanship that will benefit the client's day-to-day business. And in the data and communication setting, we have a comprehensive understanding of the data and communications. So with the ever-changing world of technology and information reliability, we can offer the right solutions for you. So to ensure that our customers' home or business space is secure with reliable configuration and quality, we offer services from repairs and additional outlets to the complete design and installation of data and communication systems. Next. So we have the competitors analysis. So in this modern age and technological advancements, smart lights are practically the most trendiest things now in the market because it can be controlled using your smartphones or even by the sound of your voice. However, these products may have various limitations because of its high cost, and once the light bulb burns out, replacing it can be costly. Moreover, a smartphone is required to control the functionality of the light bulb, which may not be suitable for all, for users who are not tech savvy. So you could say maybe the older population may not be, sure of how to use the app, to control such functionality. And next, smart lights are only compatible with smart home software such as Amazon Alexa, or Apple HomeKit. And because this leads to more expenses because money is spent to set up the system. So such examples can be shown on the slides, Philips and Xiaomi. So these two are, as you can see, these prices are really, really high. And they also use such smart apps that are sophisticated. Now I'll pass it to Ruben to talk about the marketing.
Okay, so I'll talk about our marketing strategy now. So we use the 7-piece marketing strategy as that's how we're going to market our product. So firstly, we'll start with a product which is simple. It's a LED light which you clap 3 times and switch on, and you clap it 3 times and switches on. So now the place. So the place is firstly we formed a strategic partnership with our manufacturers in China. So this will help us lower the cost of production. Next, we are planning to move our office to the heart of Kuala Lumpur, which we will handle all our business operations because we need a bigger facility. Next, firstly, how we want to market our product is we want to sell it in local hardware stores or light stores. So this will, because consumers usually trust their local stores, and this is how we can also spread the product through word of mouth. Then we would like to move into larger home accessory stores such as everyone knows, IKEA and Harvey Norman. Furthermore, we would like to sell our products online. So Lazada is one of the biggest online shopping platforms in Southeast Asia, so that will be a good platform for us to sell our products. Next will be our price. So our target market is mainly middle class consumers, because as Richie's already said that the upper class consumers will prefer smart lights. So we aim for middle class consumers. We consider our product to be a one-time purchase because the lifespan of the product is around a decade. Next, we would like to we outsource our manufacturing because it lowers the cost of production. Because locally to manufacture a product it costs 2 times more. Hence, we opted to manufacture a product overseas. So the cost of the product to make is only 19 ringgit, but we are planning to sell it on a retail price of RM 150, which has a high profit margin. Next, promotion. So our promotion techniques. So firstly, we want to use unique and fresh television advertisements. So this is a good way to reach a wide target audience. Next, we'll place posters and provide pamphlets for consumers who visit the local hardware stores. So this will also spread the news of our product. Next, we will also work with interior designing firms. So interior designing firms, when they design a building or a house, or they can actually promote our product to their clients and ask them to use our products in their facilities. Next, we will go to home living exhibitions which occur 3 or 4 times a year, and we have a booth, and this is how we can engage with consumers and let them know that our product is going to hit the market soon. So next will be the process. So now we're going to discuss how each firefly is created. So we have high-tech machinery in our manufacturing facility in China, and we have around 200 employees to assemble our product. Each product functionality is tested before packaging. After packaging, the product is then placed in boxes for distribution. So we distribute our products to Malaysia via cargo and cargo planes. Next, our company-owned trucks and trailers will then transport our products to stores nationwide. Furthermore, post-surgery and DHL also allows our product to be delivered to a doorstep through our website. Next, I'll talk about the physical evidence. So, firstly, the feel. So, what we know about the product is it's a durable material. We've tested it out and it doesn't break easily. Secondly, it's small and light, so you can bring it around with you on the go. And thirdly, it's child-friendly. That means the light bulb, after a long period of time, when you touch it, it does not burn your fingers. Next is the size. So when you look at the product, you can see you can just mount it easily at any plug point. Furthermore, the LED light is bright, so you can brighten up any room. And furthermore, we're going to use attractive packaging to gain consumer acquisition. And lastly would be the people. So as Albert, the group leader, already said, so he will be the CEO. Adrian will be the chief finance officer, and I will be the marketing officer, whereas Beatrice will be the chief logistics officer, and Huey and Jai will be the resource officers.
Okay, right. So I believe that my team have, very previous, have explained well on what the SaaS is doing and also the product as well. So right now I'm going to talk about the future plan. So Gary and I on last week, so we went for a Home Expo in Bukit Jalil. So that was inspiration for both of us. So we aim to come out with an app system for Firefly. So there's no more the product but the apps. So the app system, we are going to use it as a voice control app. So as what the Siri did on the iPhone, right? So when you give a control, give a command for the Firefly, then the light will be just switch on when you switch off. For example, Firefly switch on the light, then the light will be just on it. And also Firefly switch off the light, then the light will be off. And to make it much more advantage for us, we're going to implement for other electronic products. Not only for the LED light, but maybe for the TV, the CCTV, and also other products. And to make it much more user friendly, we also will implement the schedule and timer control at once for it. So when you, most of us, when you went up from your home, you'll be thinking that whether I have closed the door or not closed the door. So with the app at once, so you can just ask it, perfect. Close the door, then the door will be just off. Will be just closed up, right? So it will be saving the time, saving the cost for you to U-turn back, and also the energy. So this is the financial product, the financial statement. So 6 of us will be coming out around 2K, something like that, and going to apply for the loan for 20K from the bank and 4% of interest. So the money that we get from the bank and also from our pocket money, we're going to purchase the materials, the goods, and also the expenses for the factory. So after the factory has been set up, we will apply for another traffic loan and going to pay back 5K every year. And for this amount of money, traffic is going to implement for the marketing part, for example, the advertising and also the billboard, because we do need the money for that, right? So through the analysis that we did, the BDP point will be around 6,000 something, and we do need to sold about 41 units for the Firefly. But the 6,150 has not deducted the loan and also the loan interest yet. So with the target for 50K of profit, we're going to sold about 476 units of Firefly to achieve the target. Because when the SaaS is going to sold about 476 units of Firefly, we're going to get about 71,000 for that. So after deducting the loan, interest, and also the loan amount, that we're going to get about 50K for profit. So next I will just pass to Darren to talk about the website because he's the CTO.
Yeah, so I designed this website myself. I started a very simple concept. It was very clean. That's why this one, something very aesthetic, right? Very simple. So we like to say success, where lighting meets convenience. That's our slogan. So let's move on to the next slide. Alright, so this is a company background, so it's very simple. So this talks about success. We provide practical lighting solutions with multiple years in the industry. So this is our general on the slide. The next slide, please. And then these are our features. So I said excellent after sales service. So we will continue to talk to the customer after selling. Plug and play installation. So install it and they're done. Convenience at your fingertips. Alright, this is our single product. This is the Firefly V1. Next. Alright.
Okay. So when you guys go for the e-commerce, if you don't know the person who behind the company, so the higher chances that you won't make a payment, right? But if you know the person who behind the company, for example, you know that there's a Nike or the Adidas, then you will make a payment for that. So that's why we come up with idea to show our fares and also our details on the website. So to improve the customer confidence to purchase our product for that. And for the last page, we do include our financial statement. So because it was one of the advantage to attract the investor to look through our financial statement and know about much more understanding on our companies and even them and wants to invest on our companies. And yeah, that's it for. Thank you guys.
So join us and save the planet. Thank you guys.
What future applications do you see with this kind of technology?
So there will be, there will be clapping, right? So when you clap for 3 times and the light will be on, and 3 claps, the light will be off. So it will be much more safer for you to, when you, for example, when you, after you taking a bath, and there has no point for you to switch on the light, right? So that will be quite hard for you. So with the advantage for the firefighter, so maybe you can just clap on it. And we're coming out with a future plan to use it as a, for the app system. So when you went out from, maybe you were having doing the working hour in your office, so maybe you can just use the apps to on and off any of the electric product in your house. So rather than just asking you to rush back to your, from your office to your home and to just switch on or maybe switch off something.
It also can be used in the sense where, okay, let's just say that, okay, you're running out of the house already, right? And then you just, like, oh no, I feel off light. That's it, I'm out. That kind of thing. You're ready to just go. And the future application can be applied to like ovens. All of us like, do we shut off the stove or the oven? So you plan to do that kind to integrate our system into that as well.
All right.
Any questions? No?
All right.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir.